Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have an appetizer that I love and I've made for many years, and that is a very easy baked crab dip. And I'm not going to waste a lot of time. I'm going to go right into it. I am using 8 ounces of jumbo lump crab meat, and this is wild caught that I got at my local supermarket, and I'm going to go ahead and just get it in here. I drained it to make sure there's not a ton of liquid in there. And I'm just gonna go ahead and smash it if you see. And it depends on your taste. Like if you want something that's a little bit more lumpy, you can leave it super lumpy, but I'm gonna do like an in-between. So not too lumpy, but also not too broken up into small pieces because I want those big lumps in there. So that's it. I just crushed them a little bit, make sure they broke up. I'm going to add some cream cheese. I like Philadelphia cream cheese. And I went with the one that's super smooth and already whipped and easy to just go ahead and incorporate into here. And also mayo. I love Hellmann's mayo. And we live in Arizona, so they don't sell it. So guess what I do? I order it through Amazon just because I love it. And I know that they have Best Foods here and it's their own mayo, but it's not the same to me. So here we go. I have the mayo. I'm going to add, I'm going to go ahead and add some chopped red peppers, some chives, also chopped up. You can do fresh parsley, but I'm doing my semi-dried by Gourmet Garden just because I really love it. So I'm going to mix it in really well, making sure that I don't break up that crab too much because I like the bigger lumps, like I said. So here we are. We're almost there. See how simple this is? It's insanely crazy. And now I'm going to add 2 more ingredients. One is lime juice. Now you can do a little lemon juice as well, but I prefer lime. It's going to be about 1 tablespoon of lime or lime juice if that's what you prefer. And hot sauce. Hot sauce is going to make this have like that little tang and heat, but not too much. And you can put as much as you want. You want it super spicy? Go crazy. I know a lot of people that just go crazy with it. So I'm just going to put in a little bit. I did about 5 dashes of it, which won't make it too spicy, but it'll definitely give it that little oomph. So here we go. Now at this stage, you can go ahead, cover this up and refrigerate this overnight. If let's say you're having a gathering and you don't want to have all, your food to make right before everyone arrives, this is perfect. Right here, you stop, you go ahead, you put it in the refrigerator, and that's it. The next day, you continue on to the next step. Now that I'm here and I'm done with this process, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm actually flattening it out. You can kind of see, if you come close, that I'm flattening it out a little bit, not putting any pressure, just kind of flattening the top out, and that's it. Sorry that I'm using these utensils, but these are the ones I prefer. And I'm going to add some panko. And this is going to give it a nice crust over top. So some panko. And I have the oven already preheated at 425. And all we have to do is allow the panko crumbs to get nice and brown because everything else in here is cooked, really. So all you're doing is letting those panko crumbs get browned and heat through the crab and the mayo and everything else. And that's all she wrote. Isn't this simple? This is crazy. Look at that. That's it. And in the meantime, while this is cooking, you can go ahead and, get some Melba toast out. I love it on Melba toast. It's like my favorite thing, but you can put it on a cracker. You can toast bread. Anything goes with this, okay? So we'll be back. We're going to put this in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes or until we get a nice brown golden crust. Ta-da! And it's done. How simple was that? You really cannot make it any simpler than that. One tip though, if you're going to refrigerate this overnight before you put the panko on top, make sure that you do so in like in a pan or baking dish that's a little bit wider than this, so it's not super thick. You want it as thin as possible. I've had it before where I tried to heat it up and it's taken a really long time. So you don't want it to be like this amount, especially if you multiply the recipe. You want the layer to be just about, I don't know, like 1.5 inches at the most in height if you're gonna, overnight refrigerate. For now, I already took a cute amount of pictures of this, and I'm very excited, and I'm gonna try it. I went with petite toast for this tasting, I should say. But honestly, I love it on Melba, and I think I've said it like 30 times, and I'm gonna take a little bit. Ooh, hermoso, I love it. And that's it. I'm gonna put it over this toast. As you can tell, it's super hot, so I have to be very careful that I don't burn myself. And oh my God, just look at that. See? It's so beautiful. It's sheer perfection, but it's hot. So let it sit a little bit before you serve it. I'm just a glutton for punishment, and I like to burn my mouth every single episode because I can't wait, especially because the kids are home. Ooh, so good. I know you hear the crunch. This recipe needs nothing more than this. But because you know me, and it wouldn't be Belqi's twist without twisting it, you're going to see in just a couple seconds how I'm going to take this crab dip and I'm going to place it inside empanada discs. I'm going to make sure that each empanada disc is cut in half. I'm going to fill it with the crab dip, and I'm going to fry them. That is another perfect appetizer as well. So you can make the crab dip. You can also make empanadas, like mini empanadas. You can do both. Why not? Some people will love it just having it with the Melba toast, and some people will love it having it in an empanada. Or if you have leftovers, if you're just making it for the family, like we're making it for just the 4 of us, you'll definitely have some leftovers that you can use in the empanadas. And that's it. Isn't life great? Oh my God. And like I said, this is so simple and so quick. There's nothing to lose here other than your sanity, because you want to keep eating and eating and eating. So I will see you guys next time. The full recipe is in the description. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.